uncle.
My best friend.
My grandpa.
Dad.
My brother.
My mom and my dad.
My aunt and my birth parents.
My mom.
Me.
I had to grow up quickly and take care of others while also learning how to take care of myself.
I was born with a disability.
My parents' divorce.
My uncle gets angry and says things that are scary, and as a result, I don't trust people.
It's affected me to where I don't feel safe or comfortable around my cousin.
His suffering hurts me.
My parents are divorced, and I'm scared of them.
I'm characterized in the aspect that I do drugs.
It has actually helped my sister and I because it shows what substance abuse can do to you.
It's not an addiction. I just drink every once in a while.
My dad believes he doesn't have an addiction or doesn't do it often enough to be considered an addiction.
He would say he's sorry, then neglect what he said, like he's done many times.
My mom would be proud that she overcame her addiction.
They don't think they're addicted and brush it off.
They wouldn't. They say it isn't a problem because it's their body that they abuse, and it has no effect on anyone around them.
Yes, I got addicted faster than others.
Honestly, at first I was so excited to go to high school and go to parties and try alcohol. I thought it'd be cool, but now seeing what it's done to my family members, I don't want any part of it.
They made me more careful about what decisions I make for myself.
It stopped me from trying nicotine. It made me aware of my genetic predisposition for addiction.
It made me realize I never want to do drugs or be like him.
It makes me scared that the same thing will happen to me.
Now that I'm 3 years sober, I would never go anywhere near anything that's addictive, much less use anything recreational that's harmful to my body.
I'm very disappointed by those people who do those kinds of things.
That I'll die from the substances that I use.
A friend might get hurt.
I fear that at any time I may relapse and fall back into the bottomless pit.
That I'll overdose and die.
I fear that the people that use these products aren't aware of the consequences that they may have, short-term and long-term.
I'm afraid that I might fall into alcoholism and that my friend won't want to hang out with me anymore.
I am fearful that many people in my grade and at SRV are unaware of the horrible effects that drugs and alcohol will have on their future.
It's an epidemic now, so people aren't shocked when they hear about vaping and alcohol, so I'm scared it will become more common.
That I'm going to get addicted to the painkiller that I was prescribed.
It can kill you.
It changes you to a whole different person.
Substance abuse usually starts out as an experiment, trying something new. And then that something new turns into something that you need to have in order to have fun. And sooner than later it becomes into something that you need because you think you can't live without it.
It is harmful and dangerous because it affects the things he says when he's under the influence, and it has really affected our friendship.
It's really easy to get hooked on, and you feel the euphoria only for a little while, until you can no longer live without it.
I think it becomes dangerous because it affects your support system, like your friends and family.
Even after rehab, I've seen many of my family members continue back in the cycle. They've tried everything to stop, but they're powerless to the substance.
It's addictive and can become more important than the things that you should be cherishing in your life.
The pull to get that euphoria by whatever means necessary. I get these texts from my friends asking for help and I just ignore them because I just want to get that feeling again.
Substance abuse is not a good path to take, and it tore my family apart. It made my dad angry and aggressive.
I want others to hear that addiction does not only affect them, but also affects their families and friends around them.
Don't start abusing drugs just for the social aspect.
People say that juuling isn't bad and that they'll only do it when they're young, but they don't know where it leads to.
It's not worth it to look cool and hurt yourself and the people in your lives just for that feeling.
Someone you know may be struggling.
Once you start, it's like a void in your life, and the only way to fill that void is the euphoric joy of getting high or getting drunk, except unfortunately, the joy doesn't last very long.
That the cost is always bigger than the reward.
Identifying the cause of someone's behavior can help because it lets you know that it's not personally directed at you.
I try to look at the situation from my mother's eyes and look what the consequences could be.
I've talked to my youth pastor about it, and I've also talked to my close friends.
Stay away from people who partake in it.
I just tell my friends I don't do stuff, and they're chill about it.
I hope that more options become available for those suffering from addiction.
I hope that I can do what I can to prevent myself or anyone I know from falling victim to substance abuse.
I hope that something more is done to try to eliminate vaping because I feel like it's the primary addiction on our campus.
I hope that something gets through to teens that shows them what effects their choices have.
I hope that the people who are currently struggling with addiction will get the help that they need, including those people who don't even know that they need help.
I hope that sometime there will be no more drug abuse, even with alcohol.
I think that the stigma around asking for help has reduced significantly.
I have hope that it's going to get better. I have hope that other people understand what's going on.